This podcast encourages and empowers you to create your own unique real story, develop your own unique real statement, and discover your own unique real self. The power is yours. Good night, Sarita Pittman. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful night?
I am doing excellent, and your accent is making me have even a better night. So I'm so excited.
Oh, you're so sweet. What part of the world are you in right now?
I am in Georgia. It's 90 degrees here.
Oh, that's great. 90 degrees is great, from especially from what I've heard from others in the U.S. You're living it up, are you?
I'm trying to do it.
That's great. Well, do tell me, which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this specific time in history?
My talent of being a great educator is what's causing us to connect right now. I believe in professional development and personal development. And right now, I'm just educating people to make sure that they're trained properly to really know how to do what they're marketing themselves to be able to do.
Ooh, there's so many people that are listening that may need to connect with you. Where's the best place for them to do that?
GetCoachedup.com. I have an ICF accredited coaching certification program that people come through and get equipped so they can take their professional coaching careers to the next level. So again, that's GetCoachedup.com.
No, I love the name. It speaks immensely of who you are, I think. Get coached up. Is it like that, or is it like get coached up? What tone does it carry?
The first one, the get coached up, because a lot of times we get coached to go to the left, go to the right. We make lateral moves. I don't know if you're into football, but you think about it. If you're a running back and you can only go to the left or the right, you're not making any progress. You're tired, you're fagged out, you're moving, and you're not making any progress. You're not going forward. So the message behind Get Coached Up is that we don't want you to just get coached and come through the program and become a certified coach. We want you to go up, go to your very best level.
That's wonderful. Who did you learn the ability to inspire others from?
Learning how to inspire myself first when I couldn't find inspiration anywhere else. For a long time, I didn't see anyone that looked like me, sound like me, had thoughts like me, that were out there succeeding at the level that I desired to get to. So I had to become what I wanted for myself. So I had to learn how to inspire myself. And once I master that, then I can in turn do it to someone else.
Have you gotten any awards or accolades from doing what you do?
Absolutely. I come from the beauty industry, and I had this top salon of Georgia, the top spa of Georgia. I've won the Humanitarian Award, the Community Servant Award. I've won the Presidential Award from Regis Corporations. I've won so many different awards. It's too many to name.
Now, definitely that means you put the work in, and that does take a toll on anybody that's doing the work. Why will you continue to repeat the skill of helping others in spite of that?
Because we're not put on the earth for ourselves. If I learn how to do something, me hoarding it and keeping it to myself, what good would that do? So I have learned early on that the law of reciprocity works. Whatever I make happen for someone else, it always comes back, and God officially and initially makes it happen for me.
That's amazing. Well, do tell me one other thing, Sarita, you've done consistently over the last 3 years, please.
Wow. Consistently, I have invested in professional development. Consistently, I have invested in professional development and continuing education. I've been doing that well over 3 years, but those are the main things that I'm focused on, is making sure that whatever I do, I'm the best at it. And whether it's making sure that I have great emotional intelligence, I improve my communication skills, invest in the back end office systems for my business to run smoothly. So I'm just investing in those 3 key points: professional development, personal development, and business development.
How does it make you feel looking back, reflecting on where you were to where you are today?
It makes me extremely grateful. I'm eternally grateful because I'm not smart enough to be where I am. I'm not humble enough to be on platforms that God has blessed me to have the opportunity, just like tonight, just like with you. It's just an honor. I'm just so grateful that God continues to open great doors for me.
What would you suggest to someone out there, someone that's listening, someone that may just be wondering if they too can be someone like you, someone who who has a different voice or who isn't sounding like others? Why can they do it as well?
Whatever you're going to do, make sure that you are authentic when you do it. Your voice, your sound, that's your magic. I tell people that's your unicorn horn. As soon as you break it and try to sound like someone else, that's when you lose your magic. It's almost like the glow sticks. You know, you pop them one time and they glow, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's not working. It's because you initially broke it. But your purpose is just like that. Your voice is just like that. Make sure that you don't do anything to sound like someone else. Just be authentic. If you're going to build a personal brand, just make sure it's centered around your genius. I'm no Hercules. I'm just a person that's real and authentic, and I'm winning.
Well, amazing audience. Again, you're hearing it live from Sarita Pittman. You can connect with her at getcoachedup.com. Sarita, let's switch gears for a moment now. Let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. Sarita, what is your earliest childhood memory?
My earliest childhood memory is playing in a laundry basket. It was olive green, and I remember being a little tiny kid. I don't know if I was 1.5 or 2, but I remember playing in that laundry basket, and that was like the best toy ever. So that's my earliest childhood memory.
Why do you think this memory is so clear?
I don't know, because I was fun and free. You know, it was just fun. And I remember sitting in it, and I remember a piece of it was broken. I don't know if it was the handle or what, but I remember sitting there in the clothes basket, the laundry basket, just playing with it. And it's so vivid. Again, I was probably 1.5 or 2 years old, but probably just because I was having fun.
Intriguing. How do you see that memory connecting to who you are today?
That I find pleasure in the small things. That even if you give me anything, and even with myself, I teach win with what you have. You know, I look back over my life and look at that youngest, fondest memory of my childhood playing in a laundry basket. For some other people, that probably wouldn't be seen as a toy, but I take advantage of everything that I do have. So that's probably wrapped up in how I am as an adult, just simply winning with what I have.
That's amazing. Can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture you created in my mind with that memory?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Yeah, I went too quickly. It's my accent. It usually comes off better when I go slower. Can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture you created in my mind with that memory?
Absolutely.
I love the concept of clothes being something that is amoral, if you would. It isn't possible to just do anything by itself. It needs and requires an individual with the character and who they are to then put on the clothes, and then it's represented. I see the connection from Get Coached Up being that, where the individual is who they are, and then they're clothed with the tools that are necessary to accomplish the tasks of helping others through being coached up. And I love how that connects.
I love your interpretation. Isn't it amazing that we took the same memory, gave 2 different perspectives? I mean, that's what I love. I just love that. That was your sound, your interpretation, and it was magical, especially since you had an accent that wasn't from the South of the United States. This sounds even better. I was like, man, I'm going to practice that when I get off.
Sarita, if we fast forward to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
When I was 12, what was my favorite song? It was just so much. It was like, man, that was in the 90s. So I don't know. It honestly, to be clear about my favorite song, and I don't know. I couldn't. Man, what was your favorite song when you were 12?
It was an artist by the name of Helen Baylor, and the name of the song was Can You Reach My Friend?
Oh, wow. That's a powerful song. Thinking back when I was 12 and in the 90s, it was probably, I'd rather not say.
Oh, you're good. You're good. It's okay. You're not the first. You wouldn't be the last. I wonder what that song is, though. No, it's like you've heard this. It's like it's in your mind. Come on, hit me, please.
You said I won't be the first, you won't be the last. I'm good.
All right, there we go. All right, then. Sarita, we've arrived at our destination. But before we get off of this time machine, there is a small declaration form. So it's yes or no. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready?
I am.
Sarita, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Absolutely.
Are you married?
I am.
Do you have children?
I do.
Do you believe in God?
I do.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
I do.
I said, do you believe in God already? Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No, sir.
How about 3 hours a week?
Probably.
What about screen time, the phone and the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Less than 8.
Sarita, if you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents who you are, Sarita Pittman, what would you say that is?
Win with what you have. That's my statement.
Just like that young lady in that basket, having fun with the clothes, even though it was broken. Win with what you have. Love it. Sarita, this was such a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Absolutely. If you're interested in launching your professional coaching career, I would love to connect with you. Connect with me at getcoachedup.com just to make sure that you understand what the professional coaching arena is all about. Connect with me. Thank you so much for having me, and this has been amazing.
Wonderful, Sarita Pittman. A pleasure I treasure. Thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
This segment has been brought to you by Amazon Enterprise.